a story who has moral issues and it's about morality necessarily a literary fiction? Hi, in the previous video I talked about literary fiction and commercial fiction, and the link of the video is in the caption. You can go and watch it. But today I want to ask and pose this important question about three important elements that some people mistakenly think that the absence or presence of them necessarily distinguishes literary fiction and from commercial fiction. The first one is the absence or presence of morality. Some people think that if a story has morality, it's about morality, is necessarily a literary fiction, but it's not. Sometimes a commercial story, commercial fiction, can be full of morality and teaches us different lessons about morality and good behavior and stuff like that, but it's not necessarily a literary fiction. A literary fiction can have no moral point at all. Like, it can teach us nothing about morality. This was the first element. Morality has nothing to do with the literary value of fiction. The second element is the absence or presence of fantasy. Some people think that if a commercial fiction has fantasy, if a story has fantasy, it's necessarily a commercial fiction, and if it doesn't, it's not commercial fiction and it's literary fiction. But that is not the case either. Like, a fiction, a story can have the element of fantasy and still be literary fiction, still have the value of a good literary story. So again, that's the second no. And the third element is the absence or presence of facts, and it has nothing to do with commercial fiction or literary fiction. The story can have a lot of facts, can be like full of facts, like what, like history fiction, full of facts, and still it's a commercial story. Like how I talked about how literary fiction plunges us into the real world and talks about human behavior, not necessarily moral behavior, but commercial fiction drives us to another world, like escape from the current stress that you have, the current world that you live in, and that would be commercial fiction. The difference between these two sections are much more complicated than simply being based on having the elements of fantasy, facts, or morality. This was it. If you like this channel, please subscribe me. This is a new channel and I'd like to continue. I need your support, and in later videos I will talk about the real differences between literary fiction and commercial fiction. Like and comment and subscribe. I love you and bye.